silvery scaffolding, but more of them complete, whole and shining. Sunlight streamed through the wispy clouds in the pale sky, painting everything pink and gold. Most beautiful of all, to Jorah's eyes, were the 5 spires of the Jedi Temple on the horizon. Then the pirate skiff surfaced from the maze of buildings, its pilot realizing the mistake too late. Reath immediately fired a tow cable. Its magnetic clamp shot out and seized the skiff's hull. Calmly, Jorah said, "Do you know the engine specs for that skiff?" "I don't, Master Jorah." Reath looked puzzled, then dismayed as realization set in. "Oh, no." His last word was cut off as the skiff dove desperately toward the ground level, easily overwhelming the airspeeder's engines and dragging the Jedi down with it. Reath's hand went to the control to release the clamp and remained in place, ready to act. He already sensed what Jorah had planned then. She smiled as she braced herself, the rushing wind sending her striped montrals streaming behind her. Her eyes focused on the skiff's cockpit, on the just visible silhouette of the pilot so frantic to get away that he might kill them all in the process. "This is not how it will be," Jorah whispered to herself, and then jumped. Her leap took her from the airspeeder to the skiff itself. Jorah's boots slammed hard against the cockpit as she ignited her lightsaber. Its blue blades slashed through the air, through the cockpit, slicing a hole. A faint shudder told her Reath had released the cable. Perfect timing, she thought. The Force strengthened her grip, allowing her to hang on even as the skiff swerved violently in an effort to throw her free. Reath kept the airspeeder just behind them. What had begun as an accident was now breathtakingly close pursuit. Jorah punched through what remained of the cockpit opening and leapt inside. The pirates were so cowed by her attack, or perhaps by her lightsaber, that none of them insulted her by even pulling a blaster. However, the skiff continued plummeting toward the fast-approaching surface. In less than 2 minutes, they'd be killed in a pulverizing crash. "Please take the ship out of this dive," she said, "and report to the nearest docking station for arrest." The Rodian pilot hesitated. In that split second, she sensed the anger within him. Did it burn hot enough to make him sacrifice his own life and that of his comrades just to take her along? Maybe. Jorah waved her free hand through the air, a casual gesture. "You want to report to the nearest docking station." "We want to report to the nearest docking station," the pirates intoned in unison, and the pilot obediently took the ship out of its dive. Jorah looked over her shoulder to see Reath falling in behind them, his grin as bright as the sunlight above them. A pity to take away that smile for a time, Jorah thought. But I can't put this announcement off much longer. She was able to put it off another hour. It took that long to get the pirates arrested and processed by the appropriate authorities and to check out the PIR airspeeder to make sure it hadn't been damaged. Reath had flown it well in challenging conditions. He, however, remained focused on his one mistake. "I'll start on an in-depth study of engine specs tomorrow," he promised as the two of them strolled away from the station through the myriad booths and kiosks that made up a kind of permanent street market in the area. A group of Bith all the way in from the outer rim mumbled over their mugs of port in a storm as the Jedi passed. "I've already come up with a list of ship models I should concentrate on, if you want to look it over." "That's not our highest priority at the moment." Jorah clasped her hands behind her back. "We've spent a great deal of time on Coruscant, you and I. You've traveled much less than most other Padawans your age." "But we have traveled," Reath said. "Enough for me to know that the whole galaxy isn't like Coruscant, and for me to know that I like it here best. Besides, I understood that when you chose me, Master Jorah. Not many Padawans are like..."